Hi, this is Byron from Dennison Yachting. Today I'm going to show you this Sea Ray 410 Sundancer. This is a year 2000 boat. It's got twin diesel Caterpillar 3126s with 1200 hours. It's been mostly in fresh water. It was in Lake Michigan, and then it's been in brackish water for the past 5-6 years and undercover. So it's got a full enclosure. The current owner added an aft davit system and added a tender, and it's got a special aft cabin that's got a real size bed instead of the pull-out mattress couch that came with this boat. So I think you'll like this boat, and let me know if you have any questions. My name is Byron Shirley. My number is 206-316-9807. Okay, it's a little windy, so hopefully the sound is okay. There's a forward sun pad here. It's got a black sunbrella cover. The full enclosure here, the front panels are hard panels, so they're not going to warp as they age. There's a radar, GPS, chart plotter. It's original to the boat, but it works. The side panels here are all removable, so in the summer that could be totally opened. There's a custom fake teak aft swim platform here. It looks really good. And this is the davit system and the tender. So you've got a Seawise davit. It's got a hand crank right here, and then the outboard drops down as you drop the tender down. Very nice system. It's very common in the Pacific Northwest. And this is a 10'2" Achilles tender. This was all installed in 2020, and the outboard has maybe 10 hours on it. The thing about this boat is, even though it's a 2000, it's been kept in freshwater. Half the seasons while it was in Michigan for the first about 15 years of its life, it was kept out of the water in a dry storage, heated storage, so the gel coat looks really good. It's shiny. Of course, you've got the windlass here. You've got a nice storage to access the anchor, and you've got a spotlight. All right, let's get on board. Easier to access on the port side, so if you have access that way, that's better. Otherwise, you just walk over this. There's a shower right here, hot and cold. This is a little storage. Sorry, it's a bit messy. And shore power access. This is it's got twin 30 amp, and the reason being is that you have the air conditioning system on one side. So if you want to, you can at least run everything, battery charging and all that stuff, off of the 130 amp. Also, if you're careful, you could run a Y adapter that's already on the boat, and so go from 150 to 230s. This is a removable carpet here. There's a beautiful spacious settee here that could sit 10-12 people, and this is a custom table that was added. The original table is actually below the hatch, which is the engine hatch, which is right here. So it's available, and you can drop it down, have the feet added, and you could put a sun pad, right on top of the table. As far as the other amenities, you've got 4 speakers. Those are Clarion speakers. They've been updated. You've got a bar over here, a little sink, and then an ice maker storage over here. just gonna thank you. The upholstery is original, but still in good shape. And as you can see, there's plenty of space underneath if you wanted to put more storage. Again, this is a nice enclosure, really great for the colder climates, and you can of course zip off entire panels, especially this whole section will come off if you don't want to use it. The thing I really like in this cockpit is the bench seating for 2 or 3 people, easily 3 people, next to the helmsperson. I think that's really nice. That way you and your friends and your family can sit all together. It's very convivial. The main seat is adjustable. It's got that bolster. It goes up and down, front and back. And then there's an overhead. Here there's lighting, and there's some courtesy lighting on the floor. All right, let's take a look at the helm real quick. So there's a Raymarine C120. That's the original chart plotter. The radar works, depth sounder. We just replaced the GPS antenna, so that works great. There's a Clarion remote for the stereo. That's been updated. The VHF has been replaced. Autopilot is original, it works great. Otherwise, you've got some regular controls here. There's a little panel for systems for alarms. I'm going to open up the hatch for you. And while I'm doing that, I'll just show you that there's a opening hatch right here. And I'll show you the view. You see how clear it is. That window is really, really helpful. And so I'm getting to the hatch access here. I'm going to turn on the bilge light. There's your twin diesels. Really good access to the engines. This boat just had a mechanical inspection. It checked out well, minus a few hoses, sort of stuff you'd expect. There is a generator back here, and this hatch here is removable so you can access the generator better. Back in that corner, you've got a fuel tank. You can definitely get between the engines and drop down. Looking on the other side here, you've got the holding tank system and batteries for the start and the house. These are all AGM batteries, and a few of them are very, very recent. So there you go. This is the original tabletop. You would just unscrew the base here and add that one in. Or you can remove it and just use that table here and place it right in here and put a little sun pad to just create a sitting area. Okay, we're gonna go down below. Okay, we're gonna go down below. So first of all, I just wanted to show you the hatch here. So that opens up, and then you push back, and then you got a nice door that clips in here. Nice wide access. So as you get in, you've got the galley. I'm facing forward right now, so that's the galley to port. And then you've got a seating area that's very spacious. And then you've got the master cabin forward. Right over here is the master head with a separate shower. And then further aft, if you make a U-turn to the right, is the guest quarters, which is a bed, a little bit of space, and its own head, and an enclosable door. So it's really nice because you have 2 enclosed cabins. So just again, just wanted to show you the seating area. You've got some storage here. There's a stereo control over here. This bed pulls out, and there should be a little filler cushion. I haven't seen it on the boat, but it could easily be made so at least a single adult could fit there, or a couple of kids. The table is removable, and the other nice feature on this boat is the custom flooring that was done a few years ago. Also, while we're there, I'm going to show you that there's some really good storage access here. There's some more there, and also underneath is some fresh water filtration systems. Really quick, I'll just show you. There's an electrical panel here, AC/DC panels, and then you got some storage over here. Air conditioning. There's two controls, forward and aft. Now let's show you the galley. Big thing here is the full standing fridge, freezer storage at the bottom, and the fridge unit has been replaced. So that's really nice. That was a big job. It's hard to actually fit them through the hatches, so that was a really good job. There's a Vizio flat screen TV up there. That's a smart TV. That is also recent. It's really nice because you can sit at the seating down there and see the TV perfectly. Regarding the galley, lots of storage. There's a little hatch to cover the cooktop, which is a 3-burner electric cooktop. This is a trash chute. There's a sink. There is a microwave. Storage. I'm going to open these and pull back. And then 4 drawers right there. Good ventilation up here too, and I really like that there's a skylight right here, so just to let in more light. Alright, before I get to the forward cabin, this is the space that I was mentioning. A little messy looking right now, but normally this is a L-shaped settee that has an electric control to come out, and then you fill with a filler cushion. It's really meant for quick sleeping. It's just not very comfortable. And underneath, if you pull down on that whole area there, that's a little bunk bed. That's pretty sweet. But the current owner created a frame here and added a real size heavy memory foam mattress, and really made this into a 2-adult bed. Really comfy. Also, there is a head here. It's also a shower compartment. You just pull this out. That's a shower, and it's got drainage on it, so that's really nice. And you've got a whole door here. So really, it's a nice area. If you've got kids, you can put them to bed, and then you'll still be able to have some separation and be able to watch TV, for example. The head is on the port here, and notice that there's a door access from the salon. There's also a door from the master cabin. This is the master cabin, custom bedding. It's actually taller than it would be normally. Really comfy and helpful. Overhead hatch. There's side windows here. There is another Vizio flat screen TV, and there's a nice storage here with a mirror on the door, and some drawers. Air conditioning controls, so it's got its own air conditioning, and then there is another storage here. So looking this way, this is your access to the head. As I mentioned, you've got a separate shower compartment. Look at that, it's even got Nice ventilation here. That's a storage over here, right there, for your shower stuff. And then you've got a separate head. I'm gonna look at it through the other door. We're getting into tight spaces here. All right. Really nice to have two heads and a separate shower compartment on a 41-foot boat. And that's the lower space. So, if you have any questions, let me know. My name is Byron. Shirley. I'm from Denison Yachting. My number is 206-316-9807. There's another look at the tender. There we go.